So you want to ride an e-bike? Well, so do I, but not today. So what we are putting together is a motorcycle carrier for this bad boy from Whole Masters. It's a budget-friendly carrier. Even though I say it's budget-friendly, it costs about $179. So some of the tools you're gonna need: razor blade, 12mm, 14mm, 19mm opening wrench, and ratchet and socket. Let's get into it. So I've never put a motorcycle carrier together. So I better RTFM. Alright, the first thing we have to do is to attach the wheel clamps. Alright, so now that they're mounted, we're gonna bolt them down. This is standard, but I don't have standard tools. I only have metrics. So I'm using a 14mm for the bolt and a 12mm to hold on to the lock nut. Install adjustment pin and lock pins. They're also labeled differently. So I'm taking a close look at these guys, and the pins all look the same. In the manual they're labeled 16 and 8. That would lead me to believe that they were different, but they look identical. And they all fit in each hole. Third pin goes here. Use a lock pin to hold it in place. Okay, these three pins are identical. And keep them all on the same side. Okay, so the next thing I have to do is to unscrew these bad boys. And we're about ready to install the hitch. Not bad. So I'm going to show you something like that. Socket I'm going to use is going to be a 13, and the bolt is going to be a 14. Okay, now I'm just going to tighten everything up. Okay, so we have some tie down brackets to get bolted onto the bar that slides into the hitch. Okay, so next up are these stabilizer brackets, but these are gonna get installed after the carrier is on the car. Okay, one thing I neglected to mention or look at before was whether or not my 2-inch hitch was rated at a class 3. So apparently that's important. Okay, so this gross trailer weight is 6,000 pounds. Weight distribution is 8,000 pounds. Torque weight, 900 pounds. And I don't know what tongue weight is, but 900 pounds also. But I don't see anything on it that indicates whether or not it's a class 3. Alright, so let's get this bad boy on. Let's test fit it. Looks pretty good. Okay, so the next thing is to lock it in with the hitch pin. Okay, so next up are these stabilizer brackets, but these are gonna get installed after the carrier is on the car. Okay, so lastly what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach these hitch trailer stabilizer brackets. And I've never done this before. I'm only going by the picture, mind you, the picture in the manual that shows them like this. And my bike's life is gonna rest in the hands of that picture. And these are supposed to reduce trailer or carrier vibration. That's pretty good. Okay, so what I purchased was a ratcheting tie downs that come with these hooks, and I got 15 footers, which are definitely too long. But the key thing is to make sure that you securely tie down your bike. So what you want to do is take the opposite end, slip it through the center, and then you're going to go over towards the handle of the ratcheting portion of the tie down, like that. And then you just pull it to the desired amount, and then once you get there, you'll start to ratchet away, and then that will create a secure way of tying down the bike. Tie downs ready, bike ready, carrier ready. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is try and get the ramp off. Then the ramp just locks right into place like that. Okay, so this will be the fun part. I guess once I know the desired length, I'll trim it. Okay, so ultimately, this is what I'm settling on. I think it's good. I think it's pretty secure. I think we're good to go. Okay, so this is where we're at. Carrier installed. Bike is mounted. It's the first time for me, so I'm not exactly sure if that is the ideal spot. Or here. But we'll see how it goes. It is secure. She's not going anywhere. I managed to get the wheel clamped on in the back. Well, I'll let you know how it goes. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything but your time.